You've written a book called The Cosmic Dance. It's
Mhm.
so beautifully named, and it. I have a feeling that it has something to do with the Vedic philosophy. So, would you
Mhm.
like to tell us more about it?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Uh, Very briefly, I would just give an introduction what the book is about. So basically, what happened was from since a young age, I have been writing poetry, and I've been pursuing philosophy also. Um, but at the same time, I was also interested in music. Right. So these two different things I was pursuing separately and writing poems. And I was not exposed to the Hindu philosophy by that time. Right. Uh, so, but when I encountered the works of Adi Shankaracharya, uh, like Nirvana Ashtakam and other Shri Hari Stotram. So yeah, so I saw that he has beautifully explained the concepts of philosophy, like human consciousness, uh, like the science and spirituality, and he has done all of that through poetry. So I had not seen that anywhere in Greek philosophy, or the Muslim golden age, Islamic golden age. We either see poets or we see scientists. We do not see a mix mix of both. uh, so since I was interested in both, so I was writing raps also and all of that. So when I encountered that, that got me interested, that what is this. Because young people, my generation, your generation, we are sadly not exposed to our own culture, for whatever reason. So growing up, I had no exposure to it. But when I encountered, the more I started to learn, then I started reading the Vedanta, what it is about, the Advaita Vedanta, then what the Upanishads have to say. So I realized that these texts provide an insight into human consciousness and into the universe. They talking about the fundamental forces of nature and how they interact with each other. uh, Especially after the when we look at the quantum realm, the subatomic world, we see those things happening in front of our eyes, what those people
The
had
things which
written
are being
thousands of
talked
years ago.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people find it difficult to understand because it is mind boggling. They're talking about spanda karikas, the divine vibration of creation, you know
Yeah.
and we're talking about the string theory today, says that everything, all the matter is just vibration and frequencies. so
Yeah.
so when I was about to publish my book, and I was writing poems, I saw no other name but to give a tribute to this thousands of years old of tradition of science and spirituality and music, all woven into one, because that's what my poems are about. And the cosmic dance basically is nothing but the divine dance of creation. Like you mentioned in the beginning that CERN has a
CERN has a statue of Lord
statue,
Nataraj.
Lord
Bhagwan.
Nataraj. Yeah, so they have
Yes.
understood it. Why did they put it there? Because they understood it, that there is a
There's a
connection
cosmic
between.
dance.
Yeah, there is, because they experiment on the subatomic world, and they
Yeah.
understand what the Nataraj is supposed to mean. So
Imply.
yeah, imply. So that dance, that cosmic vibration, that whole journey, so it is my tribute to that journey of, and I felt connected to it in a very little way that I could. And I've been traveling a lot in Mount Kailash and Kalpa and Rekongpio, in those places, and I've seen the mountains where all these things were conceptualized and they were written down. So I felt those things when I went there. So I've captured those feelings in my poetry in that book, and I would love to see if people can read it and see what they have to say about it. So I think that is something I would like to see.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.